Hello everybody. Today I'm going to teach you how to play the introduction to the song Wait For You by Elliot Yamin. Now first things first, I'm going to let you hear it full speed once to make sure we're talking about the same song here. Alright, so that is the introduction to Wait For You by Elliot Yamin. Now let's break it down, and we'll take it one part at a time. It's basically separated into three parts on your right hand and your left hand. And I'm going to give you, first of all, the basic of what your right hand will play pretty much every time. Starts off like this. Now for those of you who know your keys, that is C, then B, G, E, and then A. And that is how the verse will start out all three times. And again, one more time. So that is most of what your right hand will be doing in every verse. Alright, then we go over here to your left hand. Your left hand, you start off on F, C, and F. So basically you're going to hold an octave, which is both Fs, and then with a C in the middle. And it'll sound like that. And then basically all you're going to do, you're going to take that and you're going to move down one key with each finger. And you're going to play it again. This time it's going to be G, D, G. And then down one more to A, E, A. And that's basically what your left hand is going to do for each verse. So now let's try putting both hands together a little bit. So you start off over here. Then you play your F, C, F. And then one time you'll hit G before you move down one on your left hand. Then you'll move down one. And then you'll hit E once. So again, the first verse goes like this. I'll do it slow and try and follow along. Left hand. G, E. And that is your first verse. Now the second verse is actually exactly the same except for one minor difference. Start off like normal, exactly like the first verse. And there's where the difference is. When you move down one to your G, D, G, when you hit the second G, you hit it along with D at the same time. And then you hit your E. And then you hit your last A, E, A. So again, here's the second verse, slowly, and try and follow along with my fingers if you can. Alright, so that's your first and second verse. Now your third verse starts off exactly the same as the first verse does. Alright, now when you get to here, here's where it can be a little tricky. You have to remember where to go. After you hit your A, E, A, your last three chords on your left hand, you're going to hit B, C, then over here to G. Then what you're going to do is you're going to move over and you're going to play your F, C, F again, where all your left hand verses start. Then you're going to hit C and D. And you're going to move over your fingers 1 to the 2 G's and this finger to B, and you're going to play them together. And that's your last note. So the third verse is the hardest just because you have to remember where you're going to move around. So let's try that third verse again one more time in slow motion. So right here it's going to go. And that is your third verse. So let's put it all together in slow motion. Try and follow along with my fingers if you can. One more time at full speed. So there you have it. Practice up, watch this video as much as you need to, and hopefully you'll be playing it in no time.